What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Blade, back again with the second part in my Starlight Hub settlement walkthrough. And I know it's been a while since the last part, but I'm back to deliver the rest of one of my favorite settlement builds to date. In this walkthrough, we'll be covering the Market District, which is the forefront of the Starlight Hub. The idea of the hub is to create a central trading ground for caravanners and locals alike, and this market really shows that off. Now, before we dive into the walkthrough, I just want to let you guys know that I've edited down most of the video for sake of time. There's a lot to cover in this district, and I don't want to bore you guys with all of the slow walking that I've done in this past recording. Unfortunately, I did lose this settlement because my save got wiped, and my save corrupted for some reason, and I wasn't able to recover it, so this is the footage that I have, unless I actually rebuild the whole settlement. But like I said, there's a lot to cover in this district, so let's cover the Market District of Starlight Hub. Picking up right where we left off, we step into the market from the clinic/hospital area, and you can see that the first store in this district is a weapons vendor. Now, I wanted to make each store detailed, but with the limitations of my old Xbox One, some of these stores couldn't be as detailed as I'd like them to be. But from here we can see that she has an assortment of items on a handmade shelf and a couple of weapons workbenches so she can fine-tune weapons to sell to customers. As we come back outside and head a bit deeper into the market, we can see Vesta's Housewares, a general goods trader right in the center of the market. He sells pretty much anything that you would need, including junk, weapons, armor, whatever. And right behind us is what I call the gift shop, a collection of 4 different stores that are all culminated into one structure. The first store we saw from the gift shop was actually the weapons store that we first went to. But on the upper area we have an armor vendor. He's got any type of protection that you may need, also outfitted with a power armor station right next to it. And on the other side of the gift shop balcony, we can see that there's a junk trader on the other side. He's got any and every type of junk that fits your needs. Heading back downstairs to the bottom level, we see the last shop that's connected to the gift shop, which is what I like to call the Nuka Pub. This pub is owned by none other than the Nuka-Cola addict himself, Sheffield. After picking this guy up in Diamond City, I felt like he needed some sort of Nuka-Cola shrine. And what is better than making a shrine to what you love more than anything? Well, make a pub out of it. He sells anything and everything Nuka-Cola related, and he even has some imports over from Nuka World. Stepping out the side door, we can see another beverage vendor. This guy has more of a variety of beverages though, selling anything from coffee, Nuka-Cola, and even some Sunset Sarsaparilla that this settlement has imported out from the west. To the right of him, we can see an apartment complex for some of the workers in the market. And to the right is the trash heap, where most of the settlers collect their unwanted stuff, and of course trash. But let's not dwell here too long, let's head back into the apartment to the left. It's almost like a shared home with a living room in the bottom, and other various bedrooms for some of the workers to catch some Z's. Going back to the outside of the Nuka Pub, to the very left we see the Rook Military Surplus Building, a gun manufacturing building that finds and repurposes old military weapons for resale value. Now, unfortunately, this building wasn't really fleshed out in as much as I wanted it to be, because anytime I tried to build in this building, I would get a crash or something like that. But there is a door to the side that leads you to the alley connecting the main market to the Super Duper Mart in downtown. But we'll get to that later. But before we move on to that area, I wanted to show off the water treatment plant that's in the center of the entire hub. As we walk inside, you can immediately see the water treatment tank with various consoles surrounding it, giving off information the sellers need to know about their water levels and such. And to the left of the room, we can see the employee entrance to Vesta's shop. As we walk into Vesta's shop, there are different storage cabinets and even a workbench for Vesta to make and repair various goods that customers bring to them. And if we step back out, and if we go up these stairs right next to that, we can actually go into Vesta's small apartment. It overlooks most of the market. He also has a pretty comfortable living space with a typewriter for him to do his business ledgers or whatever, and a pretty chill seating area that kind of looks over the garden and borders with the residential area. As we walk back out of here, to the left we can see the garden area. We won't be going there just yet, that's in a future episode. But as we can see, there's a restricted area that most of the settlers are told to stay out of. This is the main power breaker room, where we have 2 separate generators powering the whole settlement. So heading back outside next to the military surplus, we're going to head over to the Minutemen Motel, a 3-story hotel housing any newcoming individuals who want to stay in the town only temporarily. On the bottom floor, we have the Minutemen Bar, which has an abundance of alcohol, spirits, as well as a kitchen for those hangover breakfasts and bar food. And behind us, we have plenty of seating, a pool table, and even another Sunset Sarsaparilla machine. Heading upstairs to the second level, we have the exit/seating area, which if you head out these doors, you can easily walk over to the Super Duper Mart across the way, or just go back down to street level. And if we go the other way, we have a 2-bedroom hotel room with plenty of cooking material, books, and even collected figurines that someone had put in here as decorations. And as we head back up towards the 3rd floor, we'll be introduced to what I like to call the Penthouse Suite. I intended this to be more of like a player home of sorts, with all the accommodations that you'd expect from a player home, like a cooking stove, workbenches out on the balcony. And speaking of the balcony, we'll head out there right now. It has all of your workbenches and everything that you would need, drinks everywhere. And with most of the motels shown off, let's just head back down to the bar area. And from here, we'll make our last venture of this video and head over to the Super Duper Mart. This is a 3-story building, complete with a different shop on each floor, giving plenty of variety for those who prefer a little more higher class maintenance. There's 3 entrances, well technically 4, but 3 on this level. One facing the Minutemen Motel, the center from the train car hallway, and the other towards the Arena District. For now, we will be entering through the train hall. As you can see, the first shop inside of here is Fallon's Clothing Shop, a sister shop sort of to the Fallon's seen in Diamond City, with plenty of variety to choose from for any fashion statement. As we head up to the 2nd floor, we can see that 4th entrance that I was talking about that leads to the motel as well. And the 2nd floor shop is actually a clinic/chem dealer, selling more helpful chems than the other harmful ones. If you're looking for those harmful chems, those are actually in the residential district we will be going to in the next episode. And on the 3rd floor, we have the Armor Emporium, selling more higher grade protection than other armor vendors in the market district. And as we head up to the final flight of stairs, we end up on the roof of the Super Duper Mart, giving anyone who comes up here a wide view of the entirety of Starlight Hub. And there we have it, folks, the walkthrough of the market district for my settlement so far. In the next remaining videos, we'll be covering the other districts in the hub, such as the residential district, the garden, and the arena district. Thank you all so much for making it this far in the walkthrough. Go ahead and leave a like if you ended up liking what you saw in this video, or a dislike if you didn't. And leave a comment letting me know what you thought of this section of the city. I'll be putting these videos in a playlist so you can watch them all in a row and get a better view of the city itself. And at the end of these walkthroughs, I'll do a quick walkthrough just kind of overviewing everything very quickly. Without commentary, of course, for that video. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Go ahead and check out the previous video if you haven't, and the next one when that comes out. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one.